For crisper control response, we recommend moving the flybar weights all the way in. If you find the controls too sensitive for your skill level, move them out gradually until you feel comfortable with the response. It is a good idea to run the receiver antenna through a tube attached to the landing gear legs, opted by the flybar. If the centre of gravity is correct, the helicopter should hang level and not tilt backwards or forwards. In this case, the helicopter is tail heavy. To correct this, reposition the battery and recheck until the helicopter balances correctly. Check all linkages to ensure there is no binding and that all move freely. The right-hand switch on the transmitter is the idle up switch and should be pushed back for general flight. The left-hand switch is a trainer switch. Extreme care must be taken when charging lithium polymer batteries. After connecting the charger to the 12-volt power source, confirm the settings on the charger match the battery being charged. That is, the correct number of cells and the correct charge rate. Never leave the battery unattended and periodically check the temperature. Disconnect if the battery becomes too hot to touch. Turn the transmitter on and make sure the throttle stick and throttle trim are all the way back and the idle up switch is pushed back. Connect the battery in the helicopter. Note that the green LED will be on while the red LED flashes. When the red LED stops flashing and goes out, the helicopter is armed and ready to fly. Move the throttle trim all the way up and the main blades will begin to rotate slowly. Gradually apply throttle and the helicopter will begin to lift off. Keep the initial flights to short bunny hops and use the trim levers on the transmitter to correct any tendencies the helicopter has to drift offline. You must stop flying when the performance starts to drop, as damage to the battery can occur if it is drained too low. Note that hovering requires only small, precise movements of controls. You should be able to hover confidently before attempting forward flight. The Twister CP is suitable for indoor and outdoor flying, but please remember to stop flying once the performance starts to drop, so as not to cause battery damage. In the unfortunate event that you crash your Twister CP, a full range of spare parts is available from your local hobby supplier.